talaga na mag-convene yung impeachment court. Unang-una na dyan, maalala nyo, noong June 10, naglabas ang impeachment court ng order to the House of Representatives na mag-comply sa dalawang sertifikasyon. At yung pagko-convene ay nakabase doon sa compliance na yun na gagawin ng House of Representatives. Doon sa dalawa na yon, isa lamang po yung na-i-comply ng House of Representatives at kahit na matapos na ang isang linggo mula nung nag-convene ang 20th Congress, hindi pa rin po sumusunod at hindi nagbigay ng second compliance yung House of Representatives. If they thought that the actions and jurisdiction of the impeachment court is valid, then they should have acted as if there is no Supreme Court decision yet and have just complied with the second certification. So una po yun. Pangalawa po, kinonsidera rin po ng ating mga senador yung sinabi ng Korte Suprema mismo doon sa teksto ng desisyon nito na walang jurisdiction yung Senado dahil yung tinransmit sa Senado is technically a mere scrap of paper because it is void ab initio. So yung articles of impeachment na yon, it doesn't give any legal effect at all. At dahil ang pagko-convene ng isang impeachment court ay nakaangkla doon sa valid articles of impeachment, kung walang valid articles of impeachment, wala ring validong action o jurisdiction yung Senado as an impeachment court into taking the matter. So dahil doon, medyo magkakaroon ng problema yung Senado kapag mag-convene. It will be an act of defiance of the Supreme Court decision na immediately executory. So ayaw gawin at ayaw manghimasok ng Senado na i-defy yung decision na yon at respetuhin na kung ano yung sinabi ng Supreme Court na walang jurisdiction, then yung Senate as a plenary hindi naman mawawalan ng jurisdiction, yun na lamang yung nag-decide at hindi yung impeachment court.